Yep, we good.
All right. So, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Me and T. Evans, Alexander, we back with a whole different show called Let's Resume. Pretty much, Let's Resume is a show just giving like a sports recap over everything that went on in the weekend. You know what I mean? So, we're going to be doing this each and every Monday at 7 o'clock. Make sure that you tune in. If you did miss Shots and Takes, it is up now on YouTube, episode 64. Make sure that you tap into that. And yeah, so we're going to be doing this each and every Monday. Just, brief 30, 45 minutes, if that. So yeah, we happy to have y'all here with us.
Yes, sir, man. Barnes, man, this is a new venture for us, man. We got our own little baby to curate, man. I'm
Yeah,
excited. Happy to do this with my brother.
that's
And
all
yeah,
right.
man, we just here to continue to talk sports and give y'all entertainment, man. That's what the Monday nights is about, man. So with that being said, you ready to get into it?
Yep, let's go.
Let's get it. All right. So we got some new segments for y'all. I know you guys are used to the traditional segments we got on SATs, man. But nah, man, being that this is the weekend wrap up show, we got the weekend motherfucking debrief, man. Let's get into it. So let's start off with LeBron, bro. LeBron breaks the scoring record, the first player ever to reach 40,000 points, man. That is some crazy shit.
Okay, let's clap it up for LeBron.
Yes, sir.
So, LeBron actually reached 40,000 in the second quarter of the game against the Nuggets, but the Lakers ended up losing. And that was something that I noticed that when LeBron be breaking the records, the Lakers always end up losing,
I
bro.
think AD said that in the press conference, right? He was like, "Man, I went up to him, I congratulated him, but I said, anytime you break a record, bro, we lose." And I'm like,
Right.
"That's hilarious, bro."
It sucks.
Because like my question, like obviously the record is an amazing feat. Heck yeah, like I'm not taking anything away from that, right? But it's
Hmm.
like, it's is it not a little less sweet when you don't get the win?
I guess so. I don't know if I'll say this: if I'm going to break the record, I at least want to make sure that I win the game. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, for sure. And I actually like how this time when he broke the record, because I know when he broke Kareem's record, they stopped the whole game, blah, blah, blah. Like they didn't immediately do that right
Right,
after that happened. I know they kind of waited to the next time out, took a minute, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't like the same big fiasco as it was the first time when he broke Kareem's record.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
but did you get to watch any of the game?
No, I just seen the highlights, but matter of fact, because I was sitting there working on a painting and
Right.
whatnot. I had the game turned on in the kitchen, and I heard when he, you feel what I'm saying, broke the 40K. So I was like, all right, like let me take a brief pause, real quick, go in there, see what happened. He got I think it was a spin move layup against
Hmm.
I forgot what player it was, but Easy Bucket on shots and takes. I predicted that he was going to get them 9 points in like the first 2 minutes. I was dead wrong because he got it in the second quarter.
In the second quarter. Yeah, it was funny too because I think he was talking to Joker before the game too, and
Yeah,
he's Joker said to him, he's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm not letting you break the record on us, right?" And I'm just like, "Yo, that's hilarious, bro." It's like it's 9 points, bro. We talking about LeBron James. He gonna get the 9 points.
yeah.
He was
Well,
gonna get it.
nah, shit. Shout out to LeBron James, bro. 40,000. He been playing for 20 plus something years too. That's
That shit
monumental.
is a long time, bro.
Yeah, bro. And
And
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, and to do it, like, granted, yes, he's been in the league for a very long time, but there are also players who have been in the league for a very long time who has not gotten close to 40,000. Like, you know,
Hey, that says something.
so
So,
and not to say like this 40,000, bro, is just gonna keep growing, bro, until LeBron retires. So,
yeah. I
we'll see what happens.
mean, well, I give him like another 3 years because he's 39 now. I give him another 3 to 4 years.
What do you like? What's your prediction as far as like when it's all said and done for him? How
Honest-
many total career points you think he's gonna have?
Mm.
You think he's gonna get close to 50 or
If
more
I
like
if I think that he's gonna be there for like 4 more years, 45. 45, 46.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
45,
it.
46.
I could definitely see it, especially if he keeps playing at the level that he's playing at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see 46, bro, possibly even 47. I don't know. I could be stretching it with that, but possibly even 47.
Bro, but you think about it, and like I said, he's 39 years old and still moving like he's 21.
Greatness, bro.
The only thing old on LeBron that you can actually see is them gray hairs that he actually got in his beard. Outside of that, bro is cooking.
G shit, bro. G shit, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
shout out to LeBron though, man. Shout out to LeBron. You know.
All right. So the next topic that we have is Xavier Worthy breaks 40-yard dash record. It records 4.21.
Jeez, that is a fast boy.
Hey man, yeah.
That is Lightning McQueen fast.
He got busy, bro. He got busy. And it's bro, it's so interesting like seeing some of these athletes and what they actually can do. You know what I mean? Like though that's a God-given talent. 4.21
Fast.
running in a 40?
I guarantee you that boy probably ran track and field though in high school, like on the off
Yeah.
season of football. I guarantee it.
Bro,
Like-
I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I think that most wide receivers had to run track. They had to. Running backs and wide receivers, if anything. You know what I mean? Because they need the speed, the agility, and everything like that. So yeah, that I mean, hey, 4.21.
That is fast, my boy. And what? John Ross, wide receiver from the Chiefs, held the record with what 4.22, and he
Yep.
held that for 7 years.
By a
So
millisecond. He broke it by a millisecond.
that boy said a millisecond, boy. Nah, man. I'm interested to see what I could probably run a 40 in. I could probably run a 40 in 4.21. No, you don't think?
4.21.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I give you a 4.6, bro. I give you a 4.6.
Damn, a 4.6,
I
bro.
give you a 4.6. Bro, I'm not even going to sit there and say I'm running like a 4.3 flat.
No, I'm actually interested to see what I could run in the 40 though. To be honest, I agree with you though. It's probably more like a 4.6, 4.7, humbly. But
I give myself like a 4.6, 4.6, 4.7.
Have you ever ran one?
No, I never ran a 40, bro. It seemed honestly like when I was back in high school, it seemed like because we had like a parking lot, and my coach, he was like, I guess like he wanted to see how fast everybody was, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So he had told everybody to run all the way down to the back, not all the way down, but like a little far down, just to see how fast everybody was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when he recorded me, I think like I ran like a 4.4 probably. I don't know if it was 40 yards. I don't know, but we won't say that it was.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That 40 yards, bro, it sounds like a short distance, right? In your mind, because you're like, oh, 40 yards, oh, that don't seem. But like when you actually get on the line up and take off, bro, It feels like it's taking you forever to get down there, and you're just moving slow. But like, nah, bro.
You gotta have speed,
and you gotta know how to run, bro. Like and that's why I say. I guarantee he played track and field, bro. Because it's like my cousin, he plays track and field. He goes to Hampton, and he kind of like does his own thing. But like, bro, his training is like intense, bro. Like this man, the way he sets up for the runs and does all that stuff, bro. It's like there's a science to the running shit. You know what I mean? So,
my bad.
But yeah, man. Nah, you good. So shout out to Xavier Worthy. What we got next? Celtics. We got Celtics have the largest halftime lead of all time against the Warriors. 109-60, bro. They are the first team in NBA history to win 3 games by 50 plus points, bro. In a season.
Crazy. That's crazy.
In a season. And you know how shitty the Warriors played, bro?
Bro, the Warriors didn't play no defense.
They definitely didn't play defense, bro. They didn't like And I just don't understand, right? Because you have got Draymond Green, bro, that came out and he was like, "Well, that was just it showed our game plan, bro. We put it together 15 minutes before the game started, type thing.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean?" And it's like, all right, cool excuse, bro. You guys still got your ass whooped, you
bro. The
know?
the the Warriors was just allowing Jalen Brown to shoot the ball in the first quarter, bro. I think he had like probably. I don't quote me, but I think that he probably had at least like 12 points in the first quarter already by himself. And the ball, for a fact, the ball movement was crazy because the Celtics they was moving the ball around. They good motion, you know what I mean? And they was really shooting most of the points on the perimeter.
Right.
Yeah,
And honestly, bro, like if that was their game plan, bro,
right,
letting Jalen Brown go off like that, bro, it worked, bro. If that's your
right.
defensive game plan, it worked. So that shit was embarrassing. I don't know what the hell they were doing. But and then Jalen Brunson, he got injured in the first minute of the game, didn't return. Nick still pulled off the win. Ended up being a sprained knee for Jalen Brunson. Uh,
Yeah,
so they actually lucked out with that, man. Because when I originally saw the injury, I thought it was 10 times worse, bro.
me too, bro. Because my first thought was, I'm like, well, he probably either blew his knee out or tore his Achilles. That was my first thought because he couldn't put any pressure on his leg. You know what I mean? And they had to help him get carried off of the court. So my first initial thought, I was like, well, the Knicks are done, bro. If he tore his Achilles, then you know, they
Yeah, I definitely thought it was an Achilles at first, bro, because I was like, it didn't make sense, like, because I noticed he started grabbing at the ankle, like when he was coming back down,
right.
and then he landed, sat there for a second, and I was like, what the hell? And then yeah, I seen him trying to get up, and then I'm like, yeah, he ain't getting up, and then he left the game. Yeah, so like I said, bro, the Knicks dodged a bullet because I think it could have been 10 times worse than what the injury actually is, because that's probably what, like 1 to 2 weeks, if
Yeah,
that.
more than likely, bro. It's honestly crazy seeing some of these NBA injuries. And matter of fact, I was telling Aaron the other day when he was over here because
Hmm.
I dealt with an NBA injury like where I actually fractured my foot and whatnot playing ball, and that was during my freshman year. I had broke my foot. I was trying to contest a dunk, and I stopped him from dunking, but I landed instead of landing flat, I landed like this on my ankle. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, it's just a sprain or whatever. So I just kept on playing on it.
Right.
The adrenaline rush. Then come to find out, I want to say later on that evening, I went to the ER. My joint was fractured. So seeing that happen to Jamal Murray, seeing that happen to Jalen Brunson, and then Book got injured too
Hmm.
later on in the evening. So that's one of the reasons why I love playing ball, but at the same time, it's like I be iffy, bro, because I just can't deal with another injury like that just in general. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, bro, and that kind of brings up a question, like in my mind, right? Because I know this past off season, right, the load management thing was a big deal. It was a big topic of conversation. Oh, we're implementing this, so teams can't load manage anymore, right? Do you think
Right.
that's going to be another topic of conversation this off season, especially seeing some of the injuries that we've seen to like the superstars in the league?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But it's like even then, like, what do you do about it, right? Because then it's like, I mean, the new rule is you got to at least play 75% of the games. I think that ends up being like 60 something games, which isn't really a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, but at the end of the day, it's like Joel Embiid is out. Probably they're saying he may come back, but maybe out for the rest of the season. You got
Right.
Trey Young out for a couple weeks. You got Julius Randle out for a couple weeks.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like players are definitely getting a little bit more injured.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell out right now. So I think it'll definitely be a topic of conversation come this offseason for sure.
Word. Yep. Let's see here. All right. So the next topic that we do have is Caitlin Clark passes Pete Maravich to become the NCAA men's and women's all-time leading scorer.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. Honestly, bro, she truly is gonna. She truly changed the landscape of women's college basketball in
Yeah,
my um and I think she'll continue to do that going into the NBA. Like, bro, Shorty could just ball out, bro. Like, it makes no sense. And it was funny because I was listening to this conversation earlier today, and it was kind of um, like, what is it about Caitlin Clark, right? Because there's been great shooters in the game, women and men's. There's been great scorers. Like, it's just something about her. She just got that it factor, bro. Like, it's hard to explain, but she's just got that it factor.
yeah.
So shout out to Caitlin Clark. Because to break that record, men and women's, that's impressive. So shout out to her on that. Uh, let's move a little over to football here. Mike Evans signed a 2-year extension with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which kind of debunked Jazz theory that he was going to the Chiefs. Um, Shout out to Mike Evans, though. I think for Baker's sake, I think it's better that he keeps Mike Evans there.
For Baker's sake, yeah. Because I
You know?
mean, because we didn't really hear too much about Chris Godwin this year, right?
Nah, Chris Godwin wasn't. I mean, Chris Godwin got the ball a lot, yes, but
Hmm.
yeah, Mike Evans was obviously their number one. But in my opinion, they're both a number one. They could
Right.
be on any team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we'll see. We'll see what that does, especially for Baker, man, because I think Baker wants to stay in Tampa. I think he wanted Mike Evans to be in Tampa, which is a reason why they offered the extension, I think. But also, too, I think Tampa wanted Mike Evans to be there. I mean, you got a 1,000-yard receiver every single year on your squad. I mean, how do you just let that walk out the door to another team, you know?
Bro, he's a walking touchdown scorer, bro. He can get a touchdown with ease, and shout out to him because we definitely had him on a couple of our tickets this season too.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. And he definitely came through. We're definitely gonna use him next season.
For sure.
So we'll see how that works out for Tampa. But I think it works out for him in the long run. Smart move.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. And lastly we have Amari Stoudemire got his jersey retired in Phoenix.
Didn't Amari play for Miami for a little bit, right?
I think he did.
Like later in his career though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Suns. I know he was a great player, bro.
Mhm.
So it's good to see them show him that love, especially for the Suns organization in general.
Him playing for the Suns, and he also played for the Knicks, right?
I believe so. Let me see. Hold on. Yep, he played for the Knicks 2011 to 2014. He played for the Knicks, yeah.
So now I got a question for you. Knicks Amari or Suns Amari?
Sons Amari.
Suns Amari.
I'm going Sons Amari. What's your
Mm,
Because I'm not gonna lie, as a Knick, he balled out as a Knick too.
I like the one he played with the Knicks, bro. Him and Melo together, bro. Because you remember when we had to play them. I think in the first round, a classic.
I think didn't we get knocked by them?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think we got knocked by the Knicks. I think we beat them because I think that was the year when we went to the
Okay.
championship.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think that was 06. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So, well, shit. Shout out to Amari Stoudemire. That's a good one.
One of the legends. We definitely can't forget about Amari. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I a little laggy on your side, or am I good over there?
Nah, you lagging.
I'm lagging. All right. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Y'all work with
Um,
us, y'all. This our first episode. You feel what I'm saying? Small little difficulties, but we're gonna get it right. Definitely for sure.
all right, I'm back. Technical difficulties, man. It happened.
We good. We good. We
Am I
good.
am I better? Am I so laggy a little bit?
I think we could. I think we can manage. I think we can
All
manage.
right, all right, all right. If not, I'll restart out and come back in. Just hold down the show if anything.
All
But
right. That's cool.
um,
So you want
all
to
right. What
go
do we got
ahead?
next? We got Monday Madness.
Yeah, we got the Monday Madness. So do you want to explain to the audience what Monday Madness actually is?
Monday Madness is all the crazy shit that happened from the weekend, bro, and a little bit on Monday, but mostly from the weekend.
We got a lot to talk about
So to
today.
kick that off, absolutely. So to kick that off, we over the weekend, Real Salt Lake played Los Angeles FC in a snow soccer game, bro. I've never seen a snowed out soccer game in my life, bro. That shit was crazy. Did
Now, how
did
did you
you did you
find
happen
out? Oh, say it again.
I said, did you happen to see any of the clips from the game?
Nah, I didn't even, bro. I didn't know nothing about this. Like, this was your topic, so I want you just to elaborate and tell me like what you seen and did it look. You feel what I'm saying? Did it look fun or whatever?
It was actually crazy because we had went down to Miami the night before, and I had taken some shrooms, and I came back to the crib. I had just chilled out
Right.
and laid down, bro. And I turned on ESPN, and they're talking about this freaking snow game, bro, that happened in Salt Lake City, bro. And I was like, bro, ain't no way. I've never seen a soccer game in snow, bro. But that shit look absolutely lit. Hold on, I got the little screen share up. Hold on, let me
All right,
let me
that's
see if
okay.
I can pull it up. Like, bro, look at that shit, bro. Like, you can't tell me you won't want to play in that, bro. Like that looks absolutely amazing, bro.
Bro, that's way too cold for me. I would have froze out there,
Bro, I'm sure them niggas was cold as shit.
bro. I would have been sitting over on the
I'm sure
sideline
they absolutely were.
with a nice little warmer joint, just trying to, you feel what I'm saying, get some heat on me.
Like my boy hit the whole snow angel, bro. My boy scored and then hit the whole snow angel.
Bro, I remember when the Eagles had I think we played against the Lions that game when we had to play them in the snow, and I was actually curious, like, how do athletes just sit there and play in that much snow, bro?
See,
And still, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think in the NFL, bro, they put like some type of like similar to like Vaseline, some type of like product like on their arms to help keep them warm type shit.
For real, I
Yeah, I
never
think
knew
I
that.
think so.
I never knew that, bro, because I always made the assumption, well, if they outside playing in the snow, they probably freezing, bro. Of course, they sitting on the sideline with the big jackets, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna say it's insulated, but it'll keep them a little bit warm. But bro, like, and my biggest thing would be like your shoes, you know what I mean? Your toes freezing. That would be my
Frozen.
biggest thing because you feel what I'm saying? Like you running and all of that snow, like you could get frostbite. That would be my first thought.
No, absolutely. But I think also too in NFL, I mean, I'm sure big ass heaters don't do anything at that point, but I'm pretty sure they have those big ass like heaters on the sideline that blow onto the bench in the field to help keep shit kind of warm. But I'm sure, yeah, it's still probably freezing.
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure. Hey man,
take us
shout out to them, bro.
take us into the next topic on Monday Madness. I'm gonna hop out real quick because I'm still fucking lagging. So I'll be right back.
Nah, it's a bet. So DeJounte Murray gets a text from Tony Brothers after Murray walked away from him while Brothers was trying to talk to him. For Tony Brothers, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like he did a little bit too much. I don't think that he should have gave him a tech for that. But I also do think that like if a player's if a ref is talking to you, DeJounte Murray, I feel like you shouldn't have did that. You should have been respectful about it. You still should have had at least a conversation with him and whatnot instead of just walking away. But bro, I don't think brother should have gave Murray a tech personally.
I agree. I think the technical shit is kind of getting a little out of hand, in my opinion.
You feel like it was more so of an emotional like
Yes,
call?
yes, bro.
Yeah,
Think about it, bro. The NBA is the only league, bro, where a referee can make an emotional call, bro. If you really think about it, bro.
yeah,
Because in football, bro, you see in football games, bro, the refs getting fucking reamed out by the head coaches over a call, bro. They don't sit there and call a flag. You talk to me bad, flag.
yeah.
Hockey, bro, it's the same way, bro. Like hockey culture is like, bro, you could literally cuss out a ref, bro. Like, you know, and NHL referee isn't gonna be like, oh, it's a penalty, my feelings are hurt. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But I feel
So
like, but before you hopped out, I did kind of say I was like, bro, like DeJounte Murray shouldn't have just walked away. I feel like he should have been at least like a little bit more respectful, bro. Like
bro,
you feel what I'm saying? Like if the ref is talking to you or whatever because of a foul, you should at least listen. But I understand like it's in the heat of the moment. Sometimes you just don't want to hear that. So
I feel you. I feel
yeah,
you. But still though, it's like, come on, bro. Like, all right, we're adults, bro. I walked away. I don't want to fucking talk to you, bro. Like you gonna give me a tech for
I
that?
feel, it. I feel that.
You know?
Yeah,
But yeah, it's funny. That shit was funny. And then Anthony Edwards on Friday night, he left the game against the Kings for the birth of his child. First of all, shout out to
yeah,
Anthony Edwards for having a child. Shout out.
yeah. I don't know.
But that's crazy. He just they was like, "Hey, coach, let me get a timeout." Checks his phone. Oh, like that shit is mad funny.
Thanks.
But shout out to Anthony Edwards, man.
And by any chance, do you know if they won the game or not?
I do believe they did win the game, which is even crazier. I don't know what quarter he left in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they ended up going into overtime and winning that game.
Okay.
So
Bro, Kings are failing me, bro.
they're not lighting the beam this year, bro. I can tell you that much.
Not at all.
They're
Fox, bro, Fox on a Fox on a ticket is tragic.
Fox went into his foxhole, bro.
That's insane. It ain't like, bro, like I think probably the only person I really hear about more so now is Sabonis. I don't even be hearing about Malik Monk as
Yeah.
much. So
Sabonis, in my opinion, is the anchor to that team.
you think so? This
I,
year.
I think so. Yeah, this
Yeah.
year.
Oh,
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Fox last year a little bit. I think it was like hand to hand, but more so on the Fox side for sure.
Because obviously you cannot play mediocre in the West, bro. Yeah, you
No,
can't do
because
it.
it's way too much competition out there.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to compete for a spot, in opposed to like the East. The East it doesn't have too many, too much competition. Like you got your four major teams, 4 or 5 major teams that you're gonna have to go through and boom. But like in the West, you got like nine good teams to really go through, and everybody is stacked. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, I think the race between like third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh is like so intense in the West, bro. Like I think they were saying like Dallas, like as of a week ago, was like the 7th seed, bro, and they were only like 3 games behind. I think like whoever was in third place, bro. Like that's how tight the West is for real.
Right. Yeah.
So
Bro, the Thunder are number 1 in the West.
yeah, bro. I know that boy Shy, bro, ain't playing, dog.
Bro, you wasn't lying when you said the shot is a walking 30
He
almost
is,
every single night.
he is, bro. Legit.
That's crazy to me.
Hey, the kid balls, bro. And Chet. I mean, shout out to Chet
At
too.
home,
Chet,
yeah, shout
Chet,
out to
Chet got
Mondo.
some potential. So, all right, man. Well, I guess the next topic we kind of got is Monday Sadness for you, maybe. So I'll let you read that one off.
Jason Kelsey announces his retirement from the NFL.
It's okay, bro. You can cry.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I actually seen that, I was hurt, but I understand that, like he did what he needed to do. He
Yeah,
brought
man.
he brought the Eagles a championship. And I do want to read off a couple of stats, you know what I mean, for our listeners. He was a sixth round draft pick, turned into an Eagles legend. 13 NFL seasons, one Super Bowl, six-time first team All Pro, seven-time Pro Bowler, 150 consecutive starts, most in franchise history, and
Sheesh.
193 games played, second in team history. So shout out Jason Kelsey, bro. Um, Now when I think about it, I really wish I would have went to that parade that year to see
Right.
that speech. And you know what's crazy? My man, he went up there, and I think he's seen it. And I just feel like that's just a legendary moment, bro. And I know Jazz. I think he put it on like a couple of times, and we actually watched it together. Jason Kelsey is the heart of Philadelphia,
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
bro.
yeah, bro.
Bro, Mr. Philly, Mr. Philly.
But hey, man, the good thing is you could always rewatch that speech on the internet. You may not be able to ever see one in real, but who knows? Let's say you guys win another championship. You never know. He might pop up, give another speech. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
he will. I think he will, bro. I think each Eagles championship, I think that Jason Kelsey should speak. First,
Do you think he'll be a part of the organization in like some sort of manner? And if so,
I
like
think
what part of the organization would he be? Like front office shit or just kind of like more like, locker room guy, maybe coach at some point down the line?
I could see him being a coach, bro.
Like
I,
a lot.
I could see him being a coach, and I definitely could see him being a big influence in the locker room, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to Jason Kelsey, like you're speaking about passion, bro. Love. Like I watched some of the YouTube his press conference a little bit. Didn't get through all of it, but bro, I truly understand how much that man loves the game of football and loves the city of Philadelphia.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I respect and I appreciate how much he has done for the city of Philly, for the fans. And I wish him nothing but the best in retirement, bro. You deserve it. I really wish we could have got one this year with you. I wish, but unfortunately we didn't. So
Hey man, wishes don't always come true. Just remember that.
unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Shout out to Jason Kelsey though, man. Shout out to
Oh,
Jason Kelsey.
big fact.
Um, in other Monday Madness news, Broncos notified Russell Wilson that he will be released after the league year begins on March 13th, which I think is like next week. So he's got a job with the Broncos for like another week, a week and a half.
That sucks. And I also do want to say that Russell Wilson had tweeted out congratulations to Jason Kelsey in retirement. And while I was in the gym, the next thing I knew, while I was getting ready to do my next set on the bench, Russell Wilson is getting released.
Damn. Nah, he probably knew that shit was coming though. He probably had conversations with the front office and like, like we're gonna go in a different direction and blah 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 blah.
That sucks though.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. I mean, who knows, man? I wonder where he ends up. Like, I kind of thought about it too again, and I was like, Russell Wilson to the Titans, maybe. That
They got Tannehill right now, right?
they got Tannehill and they got Levis, and then they got Malik Willis too, the dude they drafted the year before they drafted
Yeah.
Will Levis. So I don't think it may be a good trend because look, in my opinion, I think anywhere Russ goes, I think he's just an intern quarterback, bro, until they find the next guy. Like I don't know.
I
Like I
think
think
oh go ahead, my bad.
I was just gonna say last thing. Like I think I said it on one episode one week. I was like, I could see a world where Russell Wilson isn't a starter next year, bro.
Yeah. I mean, so like I guess for the Titans, I think they probably stick with Will Levis or Ryan Tannehill. I don't think he'll go there. Um, I mean, if he went to the Commanders or the Steelers, I guess I know. Like I seen that in the group chat a little bit that they was talking about that. Like maybe he potentially could go there. Maybe.
Maybe, but even then, I don't see it as a long-term solution. Like, you know what I mean?
You think he should just go ahead and retire?
I don't think he should go ahead and retire. I think Russell Wilson maybe probably has a couple more years in him, but I mean, I guess it just depends what, how he sees his career go. Like, are you going to be super dependent on being a starter for the rest of those years, or are you okay with a role of like, all right, I can play the backup to a young stud and just kind of coach him up, or be an intern, and in the meantime, right, a team that's going to draft a quarterback, have him start the year and learn behind, Russell Wilson. Like that's an option too, but I just don't see him long term being a starter somewhere.
I don't think he'll be a starter, bro. I think that he'll probably play second string at this point and whatnot. And there again, like even if he's playing second string, like whoever the starter is, especially if he's a rookie or something like that, they can learn from him. You know what I mean? Because he does have Super Bowl experience. He does have championship experience. So I think that could be useful for him. Useful for that particular starting quarterback.
Yeah, because I think as far as like free agency and quarterbacks in free agency, I think once Kirk Cousins signs his deal, then we'll start seeing all the other quarterbacks start signing.
Right.
Because Kirk Cousins is the best free agent quarterback option right now, currently on the market. So
yeah,
we'll be interested to see what happens with that. But I guess we'll figure out in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. Now I got a question. If you guys had the option to get Russell Wilson, would you get him, or would you want to get him?
I really thought about that, to be honest with you. Compared to Daniel Jones and what we have now, I'd probably lean more towards yes, not by much, but I'd probably lean more towards yes of taking Russ. But again, though, for me, in my opinion, as a Giants fan, like I wouldn't want us to sign him for more than 2 years. Like,
right.
I'd still like to see us take a quarterback in the draft this year.
Right.
And let him learn behind Danny for a year, or learn behind Russ for a year. Because ultimately, like Brian Daboll, bro, is the true quarterback coach. So whoever we take in the draft is going to learn from Daboll directly firsthand. But then, whoever he's backing up, he'll also learn from them. So, I mean, if I had the choice, I would probably, I guess, pick Russ. But that's just my opinion.
Now, if Russ was your starting quarterback, how far do you think he would take y'all? And what weapons would you do you feel like you would need to, I guess, like build around him?
Yeah, we definitely need to get a receiver. Darren Waller actually announced over the weekend too that he's coming back. So, we'll still have Darren Waller. I think next year we're definitely going to make more use of Jalen Hyatt at the receiver. So I think that's going to be a weapon.
Yeah.
But also, I think this offseason we need to try and get a receiver. It's a receiver deep draft. I don't see why we can't try and snag a potential number one for the future. So I think as long as we got some receivers around him, and kind of like, I don't know if we should try and construct Russ how Denver did, right? Because like in Seattle, they kind of let him play on the fly.
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily be mad seeing what that looked like in the Giants offense. And plus with our offensive line, you're going to kind of have to play like that anyways.
Right.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just curious a little bit just to see what your thoughts would be.
No, I know that was like a long-winded explanation synopsis, but yeah.
It's all good, bro. All good.
All right, man.
So next we have Monday Night Showdown. So Monday Night Showdown is essentially all the basketball games that happen tonight. Also, because me and Tevin are Heat fans, we got to have our Heat segment.
Yes, sir.
So, do you want to talk about the Nuggets versus the Heat? You want to talk about two games, or you want to just talk about one? Because we could talk.
Let's talk about both, actually. Yeah, let's talk about both.
Okay. All right. So we can start off with the Jazz versus the Heat first. Recap of that. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy gave us 37 points that night.
Yes, sir.
Like a round of applause or something.
Yes, sir. Hey, playoff Jimmy is warming up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
I feel like they poked the bear.
Hey, man, the bear been poked, bro. He knows what time it is after the All-Star break, bro. He knows what time it is.
And see, this is what I've been kind of saying like for a while now. Like this is what I have been wanted for Jimmy to start playing like a little bit more aggressively. At least putting anywhere up from like 25 to 30, at least a night. Well, not a night, but like on a little bit more of a consistent basis for real, for real. Because I feel like that's what we need, bro. Like he is the leader of our team, and we need the leader to step up. You know what I mean? And he needs to start getting in that mindset because the playoffs are literally right around the corner. And I feel like if you stay ready and you stay in that mentality and you stay in that mindset, you don't have to really worry about trying to turn that switch on when it comes down to like getting into the playoffs because you already know what's you feel what I'm saying. It's just a
Right,
continuation of what you already got going so far.
right, absolutely, bro. And like you said though, like in my opinion, I need Jimmy to drop 20, 25 consistently, bro. Just consistently. The
Yeah,
anything above that is great. I will take it. But if he's dropping 20, 25 consistently, if Bam is dropping 20 to 25 consistently, I think Bam had 23 points against the Jazz. And
right.
then we got guys like Caleb Martin with the little 18 piece. Jaime, I think, had 14 point. Like, our role players do what they do. Like, bro, we're gonna win, bro.
And I also want to shout out Bam because Bam has stepped up a lot this year, and I've noticed that a lot, especially when it comes down to like his field goal percentage, rebounding. You know what I mean? He looks a whole lot more aggressive in the paint than what he did last year. Last year, I'm not going to say that he looked like timid going in towards the paint, but it's like now when he comes in the paint, it's like he knows that that's his spot. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And you're not going to dominate me in my house.
Yep.
So like I definitely wanted to shout out Bam for that. Great, great game. I believe that we play the Pistons on Tuesday when I should be an easy dub. You know what I mean? So yeah. But we also have to talk about the Nuggets game as well.
Yeah, and actually that brings me to my next point as far as Bam. Like you could tell Bam is really playing like before looking at Bam playing against bigs like Jokic and Embiid, like he would, like you said, look timid. He looked like he'd get dominated throughout the game on the boards, scoring. He wouldn't be as efficient, but like Bam flipped that switch, bro. He looked good against Jokic, bro, in that Denver
Yeah,
game, bro. Like defensively, he was on Jokic, bro.
for sure.
And I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, well, you guys still lost the game, bro." Like for us to lose that game by 5 points and pretty much be in the game the whole time, bro, against that Denver Nuggets team, bro,
Yeah.
that's a good sign for us going into the playoffs, in my
But,
opinion.
but I also will say this. It looked like the Nuggets, they didn't lose a step when they
No,
was playing like when they was playing against us, bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
I don't know. Hopefully somebody will knock the Nuggets off so we can play somebody else in the championship and hopefully we win. You know what I mean?
G shit.
Hopefully.
But to be honest with you, though, I don't think no matter who it is in the West, if we come out of the East and end up in the NBA Finals,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
for
play,
sure.
bro. Like you know what I mean. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that was our Heat recap. So the next team that we got tonight that's playing is the Bucks versus the Clippers.
ooh,
You wanna who you matter of fact, who you think gonna win that job?
I think the Clippers, bro. Clippers been clipping people off, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Think so?
I think so, bro. I will say this: the Bucks are getting it together a little bit better,
Yeah,
all around. I know when Doc first came in, they already had defensive issues. They got the defensive issues fixed, and then they had offensive issues, and now it seems like they're kind of getting it all together.
yeah.
But still, though, man, Kawhi is playing at a high level, bro. Like
And Paul George and James Harden, it gets busy, bro.
great
It gets
pieces,
busy.
bro.
Do you
I'll say,
think? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say, I'll say this about James Harden. I think a lot of people owe him an apology. That's it. Because he's been a great team in LA. I think he's finally where he wants to be, like
Yeah.
actually wants to be.
Hmm.
So I think that's why we're kind of because bro, Harden's just been low key doing his thing under the radar, bro.
Right. And then on top of that, bro, I think because he's playing with other superstar athletes as well. Not to discredit all of the other superstars, but I just feel like that this is somewhat of a perfect fit with him, and he's playing with Russ as well. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And that there again, like that's his brother. So I think that that's pretty cool. I'm also go with the Clippers, bro. I think the Clippers can get it done. Now, I do have a question for you. Do you think that the Clippers can make it to the Western Conference? I mean, I'm sorry, not the Western Conference, but the championship.
Like to the NBA Finals or the
Yeah,
Western Conference.
yeah, finals.
I could see a world where they could at least make the Western Conference Finals and have an opportunity. Yeah, I'll say that. I can't for sure say that they'll end up in the finals, but I think they have a very good chance of getting there.
Right. Okay. All right. So that's our Bucks versus Clippers game, and next we have the Kings versus the Bulls. You know who I'm going with.
You're lighting the beam.
Guy like the beam, cuz.
That boy lighting the
I like the
beam.
beam. Yes, sir.
No, I respect it though. I mean, especially against the Bulls.
Mhm.
Not to say the Bulls are
Bad or anything.
bad, but I just think the Kings are a better put together team than the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm predicting that DeMar DeRozan, he's going to probably have to he probably going to have to drop at least 25 to 30, bro.
Yeah,
These.
100
And like all of his supporting cast, they're going to have to be on it too, so
definitely.
yeah. All right, and lastly we got Thunders versus the Lakers.
True, I'm going Thunder.
Mm, I'm going to go to Lakers, bro. I'm gonna for the sake of the show, I'm gonna just go the opposite way.
No, but like I guess how do you feel about the matchup though? Because it's like I look at it as like, you know, um,
Bro, I feel like Shy. He about to give him another 30 tonight.
30 points, bro. I'm telling you, shy on the 30, bro.
Yeah,
Shot is not shy away from 30 points, my boy.
he don't.
I'll
Bro,
say him and Anthony Edwards, bro, are easy walking 30, bro.
they're superstars, and Ant Man is tough.
Tough,
Ant
bro.
Man is tough. I gotta give it to him. I really feel like I gotta watch a little bit more of his games too, so I can get familiar with his game.
Yeah.
But just based off of the highlights, for real, he's a solid player, bro.
That boy get
Definitely a
busy.
solid player.
That
For
boy
sure.
get busy. So all right, man. Well, I think that's it for the Monday night showdown.
Yep.
All the games.
All right. So I have a segment for us. It is called the Brownie Points segment. Brownie Points consists of how well players have performed from Saturday up until Monday. Right. So we wrote down a couple of people that we feel as though that deserve brownie points. So you want me to start?
Yeah, before you get into it though, what is the ultimate goal, right? What happens at the end of the season with whoever has the most brownie points?
Whoever has the most brownie points, we will end up getting their jersey. So hopefully it's a Miami Heat player.
Hopefully it is.
Hopefully it's a Miami Heat player for sure. I'm just going to throw out there Triple J.
Hey man, there's a couple other players though I wouldn't be mad at grabbing some jerseys for. So
Yeah,
we'll see how it breaks down. But
you just gotta make sure that we always tally that joint up too.
Exactly. So
all right. We can start off with Jimmy drops 37 against the Jazz. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Jimmy double brownie points on that, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why it's double brownie points, right? Because god damn it, Jimmy Butler, why the fuck do you always wait to the end of the season to start balling out, bro? Why do we even have to be in the position of where we're in 7th seed right now and in the play-in situation? Like, why do we have to be in this position? Why can't we just be like 4th in the East because you're actually balling all season,
Facts. And like when it came down to me picking him, I thought about it today when I was at work. I was like, I could give Jimmy 3, but you are going to get 2 because you been should have did this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You been should have did this. And Jimmy is so talented as well. Like he just sometimes I feel like he's just a little bit lazy with it.
I think he's so confident in his want to win
Yeah,
that he's like, all right, bro, like I know what it like we've been to the playoffs. Once we get in the playoffs, I know what to do to get us there, right? So I guess why exhaust the body? But still though, I agree with you, bro. There's times where you'd be like, Jimmy, bro, do you even give a fuck what's going on right now?
because sometimes he act like he don't care, bro, and it shows.
Like, I don't know if you've seen it though, bro. It was hilarious. You remember the game they were suspended for last week? I think it was like
Yeah,
last Tuesday.
against the Pelicans.
Yeah, well when they got suspended from
Oh
the
yeah,
Pelicans game. But did you see like Jimmy, Baby Joker, and like a couple other players that got suspended? Thomas Bryant, they had like a watch party for the for the next game. I think they were playing Portland. Yeah, for that Portland game.
I didn't see that, bro.
Hilarious, bro.
Nah, I didn't
Hilarious.
see that. Nah, I definitely didn't see that. But yeah, man, shout out to Jimmy. I'm gonna go ahead and give him his 2 brownie points. You know what I mean? So the next player that I feel like deserves some brownie points is LeBron James because he broke the 40K points, 40,000 points.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to say LeBron gets triple brownie points. He deserves it, man. Like we said in the beginning of the show, LeBron has been doing this for 20 plus something years, still playing like he's 21. Went out there, uh, broke the record. You feel what I'm saying? They lost, unfortunately, but I feel like LeBron deserves it, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I feel you, man. I'm gonna give him 2 brownie points only because I didn't get the win. No, I'm just
I,
kidding. I'm
hey,
a, I,
I respect that. I respect that.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm giving LeBron 3 brownie points on this one, man. That's a big feat, bro.
Mhm.
I think the next, actually, hold on, I wrote this down. The next closest active player to LeBron, bro, as far as the total points, I think it's like Kevin Durant, bro, at
Mhm.
like 28. I think he's at like 28.4K
Yeah.
total points.
Mhm.
So it's like, bro, that's a fucking gap, bro. That's
That's
a
a big
fucking
gap.
gap.
And
So,
and and Kate, bro, Katie is 35.
yep. So I mean, KD probably get in with like 30-ish, maybe
Yeah.
a little over 30, 35, depending on when he retires.
Mhm.
But yeah. Yeah,
I'm
3 brownie points to LeBron.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. And I know it's one of the topics that we do have at the bottom. But since we are talking about LeBron, uh you asked will somebody eventually break LeBron's 40K scoring record in the future? I'm gonna say no, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no too.
So
I'm gonna say no too. But we'll get there. We'll get there when we
yeah,
get to
for
that.
sure. For sure. All right. The next player that we do have is Bam Adebayo for 23 points.
Yes, sir.
Um, I'm gonna give Bam 1 brownie point for that. I'm gonna give him 1.
Yeah, damn. I kind of
I'm
want
gonna
to give
give
him
him
2.
1.
I kind of want to give him 2,
Okay,
but I
if you want to give him 2, just convince me as to why.
I'll say 2 only because Bam has been 10 times more consistent this year
Hmm.
overall, right? And I think he's really kind of tapped into the role of being the captain on the team.
Hmm.
We know Bam is usually a walk-in, 20, 23 or 25 points, maybe like 8 to 10 rebounds, like,
Hmm.
which is solid numbers. And then plus 2, you're going against Laurie Markkinen. So
Mm,
I'll give him the 2 brownie points. I'll give him the 2 brownie points.
you know what? I'll agree with you on that.
Whoa,
'Cause
whoa,
I forgot for a split second they did have Lori, so
yeah,
I'll give them that. And lastly, I want to add Caitlin Clark up there.
yeah, man, yeah. She gets unlimited brownie points
Yeah, fact.
because
It's not no 3. She got to get unlimited.
like I said, bro, like She might be our MVP brownie point winner of the weekend, bro. Because
Yep.
I think, like I said earlier in the show, like she's shaped, she's reshaped women's college basketball,
Right.
and people are watching women's college basketball because of Caitlin Clark.
For sure. For sure.
So,
Yeah. So that is our brownie point segment. You can tune in next Monday for our
oh,
next.
don't we got one more on there?
Huh? No, we do. I was just letting people know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for the brownie point segment, you feel what I'm saying? You can catch us next Monday for another brownie point segment. So, and this time we'll have a little bit more players up there.
No, I thought we did have one more player. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
Nurkic.
Yeah.
He sets the franchise record with 31
Oh,
rebounds in
yeah,
a loss
okay.
against OKC.
Okay.
Bro, 31 rebounds, bro.
Everyone rebound. I'll give him 3.
I'll give him 3 too, because holy shit, that's impressive, bro.
Yeah, I'll give him 3.
I think I was looking earlier for like most rebounds in a game in NBA history. I think it was Wilt Chamberlain with like 55.
Yeah.
But I think the only really that whole list really just consisted of Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's fucking insane. So
yeah, we gotta give it up to Nurkic.
Yeah, big 3 for Nurk.
Which...
But nah, man, that's that. So yeah, let's keep it moving, man. This is our last segment of the show, called Resume or Snub, man. So we got a couple topics. We're gonna go ahead and talk about them. So I'm gonna pose them as questions, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna say resume the idea if you agree with it and give your explanation as to why, or you're gonna snub the idea as far as like it ain't happening and give an explanation why as well too. So the first one that we got on this list is, will somebody eventually break LeBron's 40K scoring record? Like I said, the next closest is Kevin Durant as far as active players with 28.4 points.
I'm gonna snub the idea, bro. I'm gonna snub the idea because LeBron's still in the league and he's going to set that bar even higher.
That's a fact. I'm gonna snub it too, because it's not like LeBron's retiring tomorrow, right? Like,
yeah, it would be different if he retired tomorrow or retired this season. Then
yeah.
But bro, honestly, I think even if he retired this season, I still don't think anybody would catch up with him.
It would be it's crazy that we're saying that, right? Because scoring is such a thing now in the NBA compared to back in the day.
Right.
But still, though, like I was talking to one of the homies about it, and he brought up a valid point. He was like, "Bro, niggas ain't really even coming out of high school like that no more, right? You can't draft players out of high school no more as of right now."
Yeah.
So it's like LeBron's been doing this shit since he was 18 years old, bro. Like, and somebody's just gonna have a long career, bro, in order to do it. Because again, like we were saying earlier, bro, LeBron will probably finish his career with like 45. Anywhere from 45 to
I heard you say even 47.
47. So
do you think within the next couple of years, because like I said, I think that he probably retired like in the next 3 or 4 years. Do you think that he's just going to stay at this peak still, or do you think that he's going to regress?
I don't think we see a regression. I think he'll go out on his own terms as far as like, I think he'll feel it, right? Maybe that very last season before he retires, maybe we'll see a little bit more of an inconsistent, maybe LeBron James.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see him just being like completely falling off the you know what I'm saying, the horse and playing horrible,
I feel that.
So all right, and then I had one other question. Will this be the year for a team in the East to win the NBA championship?
I think I gotta snub that one too, bro.
Why are you snubbing that though?
I mean,
because I agree.
I think, bro, it's just the West is stacked, bro. The West is stacked, and it's a lot of potential teams that could make it. And I'm actually going to pull up the NBA app real quick and just see the standings and whatnot.
Yeah, while you do that, I actually lied. I'm actually going to resume that idea, right? Because I think if there's two teams that could do it, right? Number one is going to
Without being biased about Miami.
right.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
I'm going to say number one is going to be Boston, right? Because let's be real, Boston looks like the best team in the NBA currently right now, right? So I'll say that number one. Number two, unbiasedly, I'm never going to count the Miami Heat out. So I will put the Miami Heat up there. But my only issue, I guess, with the Miami Heat is I really got to see us match up against some other teams in the West and see how we look, bro. So I really hope we got a couple matchups coming up. I mean, obviously we just played Utah. We beat them, so that's a good sign. But like,
right,
we got to be able to beat these teams in the West in order to win a championship. So
I feel it. I mean, even though I am a Miami Heat fan, I understand where you're coming from, but I still think I low key still think that the West, somebody in the West is probably gonna win, and I low key kind of think that it could be the Nuggets. Again.
bro, I'm tired of the West winning, dog.
Bro,
Fuck.
well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. All the good players is in the West.
I'm tired of that shit, bro.
I trust and really I understand too because I want Miami Heat to win another championship at least. You know what I mean? But it's just, bro, like the West is stacked. They have so many talented players like Shy, Ant-Man, the Joker. You feel what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Hey man, some of y'all come over to the East, man. Come win an easy ring over in the East, man. Miami Heat, man. We got availability.
Hey, we need it.
We're taking all superstars, no matter what.
We need all the help we can get.
Clay, off season, come fuck with us, bro. Come fuck with us, Clay.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
You're coming off the bench though.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. He probably could be like how Ray Allen was to us.
Easy, bro. Easy.
I think that's all we really need him for. In them clutch moments. Bro, what if Clay hits like another one, like clutch shots, just like how Ray Allen did in the finals?
It would just be like history all over again, my boy. History all over again.
Hey, we'll see.
Hey man, but before we end the show, let's leave them with a Monday takeaway, right? I guess what was a big takeaway today, either in stuff that happened today in sports or just from the weekend? What was your biggest takeaway from the weekend or today?
My biggest takeaway was Jason Kelce retiring.
I could see how that could be a big takeaway, like literally.
Yeah, that was literally my biggest takeaway.
Nah, I feel that.
Jason Kelce retiring. But there again, shout out to Jason Kelce, bro. You're an Eagles legend. We have nothing but the utmost respect for you. Yeah, bro. You're one of the greatest centers of all time that I've definitely seen for sure.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
How about you?
For me, it was Justin Fields actually not getting traded over the weekend during the combine. So there was a lot of talks that he could be on the move during the combine. Bears most likely are going to take Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that says a lot, right? I think it kind of says that like maybe teams aren't as interested in Justin Fields. Me personally, I'll keep bringing him up because I'm big on Justin Fields. I think one day you guys are going to sit here and be like, yo, you were right, bro.
I'm not gonna say that.
But hey,
I'm not gonna say that. And it's still double or nothing for the money.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Nah, I can't forget about that. I have it fucking in my text. So, but nah, man, that's it, bro. Great show.
That's it.
Let's resume episode 1, baby.
Episode 1. Hey,
go.
Press pause. You gotta pause it.